All right, it's Johnjay and Rich. Oh no! We're gonna pay your bills here in just a minute. So get ready. So you get another $1,000. We give away so much money in this radio station. It's absurd. We're gonna get into, and I want to make sure. I feel like this is relatable. So I want to throw this out there. If this has happened to you in any way possible, call us at 877-937-1047. I'll tell what happened with Blake yesterday. Then we'll give you your shot at your money and give you the keyword. And then Kyle, you tell us what happened to you yesterday. So I was telling you guys I was getting this MRI and the CT scan, right, which scans your heart. And I was at Simon Med in North Scottsdale from 1 to 4:30, right, doing all these tests.
Oh, wow, that's a lot of tests.
Yeah. By myself with this crew, wonderful crew, because it takes a long time. And I was shooting video for them and stuff like that too. At one point, I come out of the MRI machine, and there's my wife, and she's like, "Hi, I just want to say hi. I hadn't seen you all day. I wanted to come say hi." And it's out of the way for her. And I go, "Oh." She goes, "By the way, I got salmon for dinner." I go, "Wait." And it's in the fridge here at Simon Med. And I go, "What do you mean it's in the fridge here?" She goes, "Well, I went to AJ's and I bought this salmon for dinner. And then I saw that you were only 12 minutes away. So I decided to come by and say hi. Then I realized when I got here, it's 112 degrees. I've got this bag of salmon. What do I do?" So I came in. She carried the salmon into Simon Med. And then Shane, who works for Simon Med, goes, "What are you doing?" "Oh, I came by to see Johnjay. I have all this salmon. I'm only going to be a minute." And then Shane goes, "We have a refrigerator here." So this dude goes walking through Simon Med with bags of salmon and puts them in the fridge.
That's nice.
I
That's
come
full
out
service.
of the MRI. She tells me, and I'm just like, I say thanks. She kisses me. She goes, "Okay, see you later." And she goes, "Can I get my salmon?" So I'm in a medical facility. So anyway, 877-937-1047. Is this relatable? Has this happened to you before? Now, we'll hear Kyle's story after we give you $1,000.
1047 KISS FM. Pay your bills.
Your chance to win $1,000 right now.
Here's this hour's nationwide keyword.
New. That's new.
Enter that keyword now at 1047kissfm.com and grab $1,000 from Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorneys and 1047 KISS FM.
So anyway, then I go back. I go and actually meet Rich for dinner. I did not want salmon. So Rich and I are having dinner, and I only had a salad. And, of course, Rich didn't finish his salad, so I ate his salad. And then I get home, and there's salmon. And I have to tell you guys, I was like, that salmon was at Simon Med.
Yeah, in with what? What did they put it in there with? Like with the people's blood tests?
You're scared about the salmon while you were eating salads.
I know.
Dinner.
Hello.
Oh, my God. I didn't even think about that.
The salmon is the least of yours.
Should we be sanitizing the studio right
I'm
now?
like, this is a true story. I'm like, should I bring this up on the radio that Blake walked around with a bag of salmon and she didn't want to get it? I mean, it's 100-something degrees here. So I thought it's got to be relatable. And Lord and behold, I go to Kyle's Instagram, and the exact same thing is happening to a certain degree, right?
Yeah, because yesterday, right after the show, sweet little Dylan, who answers our phones, came into the studio, and she's like, "I have something for you." And I was like, "What?" And here she gave me a dozen eggs from her chickens at home. And I'm like, "Oh my gosh, I'm so excited about these eggs." And then in my head, I'm like, "Oh no, like I wasn't planning on going straight home after work. Like I have a couple of stops to make." So I'm on my way to the at-home store because, of course, I have to get baskets because I'm doing little things for the kids' first day of school. And I'm on my way to a dermatology appointment. So I'm like, I can't leave these in the car. They will literally bake. And then I thought, should I let them bake? Then they kind of be like hard-boiled eggs, maybe? Maybe not. But I was like, absolutely not. So I go through the at-home store. They're sitting like my baby in that little front part of the shopping cart. As I'm checking out, the lady's like, "And what's this?" Like, I don't know if she thought it was something they sell that she hadn't seen there before. And I was like, "Oh, these are eggs for my coworkers. She was so nice to bring them, but I didn't want to leave them in the car." She's like, "Oh, yeah, definitely don't leave them in the car." So anyways, I go to my dermatology appointment, and they're sitting there like next to my clothes because I'm in like the whole bib makeup, and they're like, "Eggs?" They're like, I didn't want to leave them in the car.
They're farm fresh.
Again, I'm like, oh my gosh. Like, I was going to make a couple more stops on the way home, but I'm like, I just got to get these eggs home. They made it home safely. They're delicious. Thank you again, Dylan. But yes, they were like my little baby for the day.
It kind of reminds me, I remember in high school, they would have that.
The thing of flour.
Flour.
Yes,
I remember eggs.
Yes.
I remember they would give guys an egg to take with them all
that's
day.
right.
Okay.
We
So
got
what was the
actual
flour?
babies.
Same thing?
It was just like it was literally a 5-pound bag of flour, and you had to carry it
Peyton,
around.
you said a lot of kids in your school were actually having kids.
No, well, yes, but no, we had like actual like fake babies that would cry, and like they were like baby dolls.
We had those too.
And you had to take care of them, and they actually were really annoying. I did not do well.
I think mine was possessed.
I did not do well in the
I feel like
the
they
parenthood
made them
class.
annoying on purpose.
They did. You'd be in the middle of like your fifth period math class, and your baby starts crying. Like so annoying.
What do you got, Nick?
Yeah, I actually have something that is sort of similar. When I used to work at a resort, the amount of breast milk women would bring in and be like, "Can you just store this in your back fridge?" was crazy. The first time it happened, I was just like, "So this came out of you and now I have it. Okay, that's fine."
It's hermetically sealed. You can't get rid of that. It's gold.
Yeah, no kidding.
Hermetically sealed in the bottles that just screw on.
Yeah, it's sealed.
Hey, man, in this town, you got to be careful. Because one of the things when I said to Blake yesterday, because I carried my water bottle here, and I just put new electrolytes in it. And I had it with me in Simon Med, too. And she was like, "Okay, I'll see you later." I go, "Hey, since you're taking the salmon home, can you take my water bottle home?" So she did, because I think if your water's in a glass, I forget the word is. Or I remember Kim Kardashian doing a big thing about
The BPA stuff?
Don't keep water in plastic and don't let it get hot in your car. That's really bad. But I have a glass bottle, and I don't know if that still works if it's a glass bottle. I don't know.
I think you're safer, but I don't know either.
Howard, you're calling about something totally different, right? What's up?
Hi, yeah. Earlier this morning, you talked about, I want to say you did a life hack or something about not putting stuff in special places.
Yeah, you don't want to hide
then you
stuff.
lose them.
Yeah, if you hide something in a special place, according to all this research, it's very rare that you'll find it on when you need it.
Correct. Years ago, this will kind of date me, but we had purchased Spice Girls tickets for Phoenix for my daughter, and I thought, we got it. We can't lose these because this is one of those paper tickets only. And I put them in a book, like my favorite book. 2 days before the show, we're still tearing apart the house to try to find these tickets. Somehow, some way, we knocked some stuff off a shelf, the book fell to the floor, and the tickets fell out.
Thank goodness.
And you made it to the show.
Yep, and they made it to the show.
How was the show? How was it?
Or it was my daughter and her friends. They loved it. They said it was an amazing show.
That's great. What book was it? What's your favorite book?
Well, it's Hunt for Red October.
Yes.
Tom Clancy.
Yes. Tom Clancy, yes.
That's one of the worst interviews we've ever had. We interviewed Tom Clancy. Do you remember that, Rich?
Oh, I remember. I
terrible.
would say he was the worst by far.
Why?
I don't know. He's just like, "This is Tom Clancy. Hey, Tom, I forget whatever book he wrote." And he was like, "Yeah, that was great."
And he has some attitude, too, because he has an attitude about all his books because they want to make movies of his books because they're great books.
Yeah, he's Jack
But if he
Reacher too.
doesn't
Right?
like it, out. What's that?
He's Jack Reacher too. All that stuff.
No,
He's not.
No, he's
No.
the one with John Krasinski.
He's the one. Yeah, he's.
That's
Jack Ryan.
Jack
Ryan.
Ryan.
Yeah.
All right, Howard. Thanks, brother. Thanks for calling in. Peyton, did you say something about reading is making a comeback?
It is. It's like the new like cool like pop. It's like the new pop culture trend is reading. Reading is back. Seriously, I saw
know.
like a whole post on Instagram. I sent it to you, Johnjay.
My wife's on a friggin' book club. She's reading nonstop. You're joined a book club.
Yeah, because they're saying that books are bringing people together. Like book TikTok is taking off. A bunch of the new movies that are coming out right now are based off of premises from books.
The same thing with all the
Yeah,
Netflix
Well, are you gonna
shows.
tell me
Books
what?
are infiltrating pop culture.
What? Like Odyssey is based off a book? Is that what you're telling me?
Odyssey is based off of a book. Yes, you have It Ends With Us with Blake Lively. You have The Housemaid with Sydney Sweeney.
You tell me
Amanda
Jesus
Seyfried.
is based off a book?
The Bible, that is
The
based
Passion
off
of the Christ?
A book.
No
It is.
freaking way.
It is. But it's like, it's here, and all the girly pops are reading.
By the way, we got this complaint text the other day about talking about the Odyssey. Like the person was like, "Yeah, you know what? I haven't seen the movie yet. I feel like you guys kind of ruined it." And I was thinking about it. I go, this book is 10,000 years old. I think we're allowed to talk about the ending.
The spoiler alert should be off.